good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is KittyCatASMR, and right now, you're laying in bed with me in a non-sexual way. So, today I'm feeling a little under the weather, but I thought it would be a good time to do a facts video. So, what I did is on my phone, I went to the App Store and I searched facts. And what I found was 10,500 plus cool facts by WebWorks. So I downloaded that, and I'm going to start with the very first fact, and that is 1 penny doubled every day becomes over $5 million in just 30 days. Did you know bulletproof vests, fire escapes, windshield wipers, and laser printers were all invented by women? I'm sorry if you hear traffic. I apologize. It takes 17 muscles to smile and 43 to frown. If you wear headphones for 1 hour, it increases the bacteria in your ear 700 times. Ooh, gross. Just think you're having earphones in right now. That's scary. You may also hear some bed creaking sounds, so just to let you know. Did you know $30 of raw popcorn translates into $3,000 in sales at movie theaters? That's interesting. These are really cool facts. You can't fold a piece of paper in half more than 7 times. A single drop of water contains 100 billion atoms. Double billion. Dreamt is the only English word that ends with the letters MT. Dreamt. Interesting. $1,111 times 1,000. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. 111,011 times 111,011. I don't know, I'm saying that wrong. That's terrible. Oh, brain not working today. Alright. If you blowtorch a Pepto-Bismol, you would get a hunk of metal. Interesting. Seatbelts became mandatory in the U.S. cars on March 1st, 1968. Every Alaskan citizen over the age of 6 months receives an oil-divided check of about $1,000 per year. Interesting. Men have nipples because, as an embryo, everyone is female until the Y chromosome kicks in. I already knew that. The attachment of the human skin to muscles is what causes dimples. That's interesting. In 1810, U.S. population was 7,239,881. Black population was at 1,377,808, with 19% of the 1969 U.S. population reached 200 million. Wow. That's amazing. 40% of the American population has never visited a dentist. Never. That doesn't make sense. Children have to visit a dentist at least once. Oh, well, human population. I was thinking just United States. That's terrible. Dogs and humans are the only animals with prostates. Oh. Oops. Didn't know that. That's weird. Female chickens or hens need about 24 to 26 hours to produce one egg. 30 minutes later, they start the process all over again. In addition to the half-hour rests, some hens rest every 3 to 5 days, and others rest every 10 days. During his or her lifetime, the average human will grow 590 miles of hair. There's enough water pressure in one onion cell to cause a steam engine to explode. Interesting. No. Oh gosh, dang it. Please rate us. And I still hit yes. Did you know your foot and your forearm are the same length? Interesting. The bloodhound is the only animal whose evidence is admissible in an American court. Interesting. Coffee beans aren't beans. They're fruit pits. It's true. Apple seeds are poisonous. That I knew. A lightning bolt generates temperatures 5 times hotter than those found on the sun's surface. Ugh. That's interesting. Did you know the most common disease is tooth decay? I've been there. It's nasty. Hugh Jackman went through approximately 700 claws as a part of Wolverine in X-Men. Wow, my street is really busy right now. It is 4 o'clock though, so. The universally popular Hershey's bar was used overseas during World War II as currency. Mexico has more American residents than any other country except the United States. The heaviest baby weighed 23 pounds, 12 ounces, but did not survive birth. The heaviest baby who survived birth weighed 22 pounds, 8 ounces. Ouch. That must hurt terribly. Manatees possess vocal cords which give them the ability to speak like humans, but don't do so because they have no ears to which they hear the sound. I'm trying to make this as long as physically possible, so. Your smell is unique. Your body odor is unique to you unless you have an identical twin. Even babies recognize the individual scents of their mothers. The only domestic animal not mentioned in the Bible is the cat. The Bank of America was originally called the Bank of Italy until the founder, I'm gonna butcher this, Amedeo, that's a lot of N's, Giannini, changed the name in 1930. You may also hear some slamming of doors in the house. My my mother-in-law is still awake since it's only 4 p.m. The identity sign is called the Gate. Jerry West was the model for the official NBA logo. His silhouette appears dribbling a basketball. Time slows down near a black hole. Inside, it stops completely. At 4,145 miles, the Nile River is the longest in the world. Houseflies have a lifespan of 2 weeks. Caramel milk does not... Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, I completely read that wrong. Camel milk does not curdle. The name Wendy was made up for the book Peter Pan. There was never a recorded Wendy before it. That I didn't know, and that's very interesting. Mountain Dew is an old slang term for moonshine. That is correct. Children born in the month of May, that's me, are on average 200 grams heavier at birth than children born at any other month. I think I was 8 pounds. 7 or 8 pounds, so I don't know. Did you know the Hawaiian alphabet has 12 letters? The Chow Chow and the Chinese Shar Pei are the only dogs to have a black tongue. The tongues of all other dogs are pink. Interesting. The Ouija board got its name from a combination of the French and German word for yes. Oui, meaning yes, and ja meaning yes. Muhammad is the most common first name in the world. Did you know the average woman will consume over 2.7 or 6 kilograms or 6 pounds of lipstick in their lifetime? Weird. Only female mosquitoes bite. I knew that. Every year, 96 billion pounds of food is wasted in the United States. So eat your food. When the moon is directly over your head, you weigh slightly less. The only food that does not spoil is honey. Gold is about 8 times heavier than any other metal on Earth. The longest official recognized place name is... I'm not pronouncing that, but I will spell it out for you. TAUMATAWHAKATANGIHANGAKOAUTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTOTO WHENUAKITANATUHU. Have fun pronouncing that. When a female horse and a male donkey mate, the offspring is called a mule. But when a male horse and a female donkey mate, the offspring is called a hinny. Interesting. LL Cool J is the only rap star to have performed at a presidential inaugural court. He performed at the Bill Clinton's gala in 1993. I don't know how recent these facts are, but I thought they had, somebody perform recently. In Sumatra, workers on coffee plantations gather at the world's most expensive coffee by following a gourmet marsupial who consumes the writing just got really small. The only choicest coffee beans by picking through what he excremates. I think this is the bat. This is the bat coffee. They obtain the world's most expensive coffee bean, Kopai Luwak, which sells for over $100 per pound. Yeah, I think that was the expensive coffee. Let me just rotate. The Dvorak keyboard is more efficient than a QWERTY, 20 times faster, in fact. George Custer was the youngest American officer who ever became the general of the United States Army. He made his rank at the age of 23. The first non-human to win an Oscar was Mickey Mouse. The human brain stops growing at the age of 18. I don't know. Intelligent people have more zinc and copper in their hair. A jiffy is an actual unit of a time for 1/100th of a second. Oh wow, this one's long. False teeth are often radioactive. Approximately 100 million Americans wear the same form of denture. Half of these dentures are made of porcelain compound laced with minute amounts of uranium to stimulate fluorescence. Without the uranium additive to the dentures, they would be a dull green color. When seen without the uranium additive, the dentures would be a dull green color when seen under artificial light. Wow, I can't talk today. The average woman spends 1 year of her lifetime trying to decide what to wear. I think I do more than that. I take a long time. The honeybee kills more people worldwide than any poisonous snakes combined. Stomach hurts, I'm sorry. The first cell phone was invented in 1924. If humans had the same metabolism as hummingbirds, they would have to intake 150,000 calories a day. The female pigeon cannot lay eggs if she is alone. In order for her ovaries to function, she must be able to see other pigeons. Interesting. The first toy product ever advertised on television was a Mr. Potato Head, introduced in 1952. Dell Computers was started by a 19-year-old with only $1,000. In its ancient form, the carrot was purple, not orange. Mario of Super Mario Bros. Fame appeared in 1981 arcade game Donkey Kong. His original name was Jumpman, but it was changed to Mario in order to honor the Nintendo of America's landlord, Mario Segale. A cosmic year is the amount of time it takes for the sun to revolve around the center of the Milky Way, about 225 million years. Fanta Orange is the third largest selling soft drink in the world. The only 3 non-president pictured on the U.S. paper money are Alexander Hamilton on the $10 bill, Benjamin Franklin on the $100 bill, and Salmon Chase on the $10,000 bill. Interesting. At 120 miles per hour, a Formula One car generates so much downforce that it can drive upside down on a roof of a tunnel. Interesting. Until 1960, men with long hair were not allowed to enter Disney World. Butterflies cannot fly if their body temperature is less than 86 degrees. Venus is the only planet in the solar system to spin backwards. Contrary to popular belief, possums, squirrels, and chipmunks and mice do not carry rabies. One reason that kittens sleep so much is because a growth hormone is released during sleep. A person's ashes can be turned into a diamond. Moths are unable to fly during an earthquake. Interesting. The yin-yang pattern's earliest use was in Rome, not China. Recycling a 3-foot stack of newspapers can save one whole tree. If you plant an apple seed, it is almost guaranteed to grow a tree of a different type of apple. My guess is because apples are so genetically changed from different kind of apples to create new apples that they'll just create a whole different kind of apple. Each seed must be different. An elephant can be pregnant for up to 2 years. The 1912 Olympics were the last Olympics to give out medals made entirely of gold. Antarctica is the only... Antarctica has only one ATM machine. Each king in a deck of playing cards represents a great king in the history. Spades is King David. Clubs is Alexander the Great. Hearts is I can't think of the name. Oh, Charlemagne. Oh, I'm so stupid. And diamonds is Julius Caesar. Did you know that clownfish start off as males and later in their lives develop into females? Finding Nemo is now ruined. That means Nemo will become Shimo. That's terrible, I'm sorry. When a male penguin falls in love with a female penguin, he searches the entire beach to find the perfect pebble to present to her. And when he finally finds it, he waddles it over and places the pebble right in front of her, kind of like a proposal. That's adorable. The average person can live for 11 days without water, assuming a mean temperature of 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, we are at fact 94, and I think that'll end it for today. Thank you for watching, and remember, always have a perfect day. Thank you.